Hi, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to look at 4,000 global funds that are investing in real estate. To be clear, this exclusive database represents the who's who of real estate funds launched between 2022 and 2025. Many of these funds are actively allocating capital to property, infrastructure, and income-generating real estate assets. Now a little bit about me. I'm Andrew, a fundraising consultant and capital sourcing advisor with 15 years of experience in high-value real estate investment advisory roles across Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. To be clear, I help clients navigate fundraising with clarity, strategy, and targeted outreach. And over the past 4 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 350 clients from tech startups to real estate groups with fundraising strategy, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach, and custom investor databases tailored to their sector, stage, and capital needs. Currently, I'm advising a US-based private equity group on a $50 million equity raise, coordinating strategy and outreach to investment banks, family investment offices, and private equity partners. And if you take a look on the right hand side, you can see some of my gigs, and you can contact me by clicking my Fiverr link in the description below. Key database components. This unique database of real estate funds launched from 2022 to 2025 includes the following. It has 4,000 funds, 9,700 key contacts, and it includes 7,070 key contact emails. Key description of firms, websites, company emails, and more, and it has been sourced from 2 of my institutional grade databases. The Ultimate Global Institutional Real Estate Fund Investors Database. So this presentation introduces an exclusive institutionally verified database of 4,000 global real estate funds, many who are actively deploying capital across real estate and related real assets. So this database is something that I've created using 2 of my institutional databases. It cannot be scraped from the internet. This is not something that you can buy off the shelf from people who supply databases. It is an exclusive database that I'm offering for my clients on my website. So it's been compiled from confirmed institutional records and verified updates spanning funds launched from 2022 to 25. So it delivers the most comprehensive global coverage of institutional capital engaged in property investment. Now, unlike generic investor directories, this database isolates funds with confirmed real estate mandates, active allocation programs, and portfolio exposure, providing actionable intelligence for fund managers, developers, and advisors seeking equity commitments, joint ventures, or co-investment partnerships. It represents institutional-grade market intelligence curated to enhance fundraising precision, accelerate deal sourcing, and connect you directly with decision makers managing the world's leading real estate capital pools. So the Global Real Estate Fund Investors Database is your gateway to institutional real estate capital. So this database, again, 4,000 institutional real estate funds, and it represents a global cross-section of core, value-add, opportunistic, and debt-force strategies. Funds are managed by leading asset managers, development groups, and private investment platforms targeting residential, industrial, logistics, mixed-use, life sciences, and sustainable infrastructure assets. In fact, this database is a great complement to my other real estate database, which you can see on my website, which is the institutional investment companies that are in looking at real estate acquisitions. So you can take a look at that, but this database is specifically for funds that have been raised already. So examples include funds focused on energy efficient and sustainable housing across Europe and Asia, logistics, industrial and warehouse platforms across the US, India, and Australia, opportunistic and value-add residential investments across Japan, the UK, and Canada, private debt and credit vehicles, financing multifamily, self-storage, and commercial projects, green certified and ESG-driven development funds, emphasizing energy efficiency and carbon reduction. But to be honest, that's just a small selection. It really covers everything in the real estate sector. Now, each record provides detailed fund intelligence, manager information, strategy, regional focus, and investment scope. You're going to see the spreadsheet coming up in just a bit, sourced from verified institutional files and fund documentation. Now, this collection delivers a comprehensive global view of the real estate capital formation, empowering users to identify active fund managers, co-investment opportunities, and institutional grade vehicles aligned with emerging market themes. Now, who can benefit from this database? Well, firstly, fundraisers and capital advisors. It's basically purpose-built for professionals raising capital across real estate and alternative assets. It's an essential resource for placement agents, capital market teams, boutique investment banks pursuing institutional mandates. Secondly, developers, fund managers, and project sponsors. Developers, fund managers, and sponsors seeking institutional co-investment partners will find actionable connections across core value-add and opportunistic strategies. It includes funds targeting multifamily, logistics, hospitality, life sciences, and sustainable infrastructure, and it's ideal for sourcing JV equity or anchor LP commitments. Thirdly, strategic advisors and real estate consultants. It's created for consultants and advisors managing multi-sector fundraising and partnership mandates. Gain visibility into institutional real estate allocators pursuing income-producing, value-add, and ESG-aligned strategies. It streamlines identification of most relevant deployable capital sources for active mandates. So let's take a look at the database. First, a key database disclosure. I like to add this to all my videos. My extensive database library provides hundreds of thousands of global contacts, typically including profiles, emails, and websites, though not all details are complete. Now, it's primarily compiled and updated from 2021 to 2025, with most of the key updates in the last couple of years. Now, this corporate resource may include contacts whose roles have since changed. It's designed as an excellent starting point for outreach. It's best leveraged and continually refined by organizations with dedicated data teams. To be clear, this is not a database that you use to spam. This is a research database for you to really target it on who your potential investment opportunities are going to come from. So this database comprises a blend of individuals and companies, each with distinct investment criteria and operating condition. So there's no guarantee your approach will be favorably received. Note, this database is available to corporate or groups only, no personal sales. Okay, now we're over on the spreadsheet, and first we're going to look at the Real Estate Funds 2022 to 2025 sheet, and then after that we're going to look at the key contacts. So you can see on the bottom left hand corner we've got just a little over 4,000, and we go right back up to the top. So you're going to see the fund name, the background, so all of them are going to have a description. You're going to get the inception date, the asset class. Now these are all real estate. You're going to get information on the strategy, so it could be real estate value added, real estate core, opportunistic, real estate debt, and so on. And this is a global database, so you're going to get the region that they want to focus on. You're also going to get the status of the fund, so it could be first close, it could be raising, be closed. So again, having the date from 2022 to 2025 allows you to approach groups right now that are actually deploying, and also put ones that are going to be deploying in the next year or two into your pipeline. The lifespan of this database should last you well into 2029 because of the fact that it does take a number of years from when they start to raise to when they deploy. So it could be a very active database if you have a number of assets that you want to present in the next few years. You're going to get information on the fund size. You're going to get the fund manager, of course, core industries that they may be interested in, date added. Most of these have been added to 2023, 2024, some 2025. Again, region of interest, city information, website, and then company email, telephone, and then you're going to see a little bit more information to the right here about the primary strategy, other strategies, and then property types that they may be interested in. So there's a fair bit of information here. It's the most complete database of funds that have been launched in the last few years. Again, it's been compiled using 2 institutional grade databases. Now let's take a look at the real estate fund key contacts. So as you can see on the bottom, we've got just a little over 9,000 contacts here. And we go back up to the top. You're going to get the fund manager, you're going to get the name, you're also going to get the title and the asset class that they're interested in. Now these are already been pre-filtered, so pretty well all these are going to be real estate contacts. There could be some private equity contacts in here, which also applies to some real estate assets or opportunities. You're going to get their emails. If you don't have their email, it's really simple. Just punch their name into LinkedIn, and I found that because this database is reasonably well up to date, I get about a 98% hit whenever I name that doesn't have an email and punch it into LinkedIn. And then, of course, you're going to get their telephone, country address, and the rest of the information. So that covers the fund databases that are actively looking at real estate in the next few years. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to reach out to them in 2025 and beyond. Are you looking for global funds and contacts? My verified database includes 24,000 global funds from 2022 to 2025 and 400,000 fundraising executives with 277,000 emails. Coverage across all regions, asset classes, and strategies. It's the most complete global capital access tool available. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.